We're back.
Oh, what is up? What is up, Lions Nation? This is We Are Lions Nation podcast. It's the post-game show. I know that game was like a month ago, but we're here. We're doing it. We're doing it. And excited to be back.
Yes.
Quick announcement. For those of you, I know a lot of you know already, but please, if you have not, the great Jim Bordeaux, the GoFundMe for his family is still out there, still open. So if you have not yet and you are able to, please donate if you can, help out the family. If you cannot, it's okay. Even a share goes a long way. So thank you all for that. And again, condolences to Jim's family. Well, boys, we got a pregame show to do. We had the Bears taking on the Lions. The Lions lost. I believe it was 14 to what? 14 to 16?
16-14. Yep.
Oh.
Brutal.
So sorry, I done forgot all about it. I'm gonna be honest. One thing I want to hit a couple things. I know there was some roster news that I know JB has. I believe there was a move in the roster today. Dan, I know you also had an interesting stat or something I seen that you wanted to share tonight, so we'll get to that. We have the injury report, Statman's key stats for the game, and Jeremy B's hot and cold players. We are going to talk about all that tonight. Let's go over and hop in the comments and see who is popping in. We got Tom and Amy in the house saying, hey, everyone.
Hello, Ma.
Crazy Ken says hi to the crew. What's up, Crazy Ken?
What's up, Crazy Ken?
Hey,
Living
Dad.
it up, Leonard. Good evening, gentlemen. I hope you are having a good day. We are having a fantastic day. Thank you,
Yes.
Mrs. Leonard. Hopefully we won't have to do this show very long with Dan. Victor Lester says, just got my We Are Lions Nation shirt today and love it. All right. Victor,
Heck yeah, man.
Awesome.
let's talk about those handy-dandy subscribers. We are right now on our march to 500 subscribers. And if we get there, when we get there, myself and the Statman are going to put on a dress, the whole works, and we're going to sing a lovely duet for you all. We are currently sitting at 138 subscribers. You can do this all you want, Statman, but it's happening. It's happening.
So subscribe, like, and share, people.
Mm-hmm. You know
Yes.
You want to see this in a dress.
We're definitely taking one for the team here on this.
Let's
get us 500 subscribers, all right? Let's go.
Somehow we just jump to 1,000. Dan will put on a dress.
I don't think he agreed to that. I think you're just kind of throwing him in it now.
I am.
That sounds about right, what he's doing right there.
If we get to 1,000, I'm going streaking.
There you have it.
Don't you guys ever get us to 1,000?
Skip it.
I'm going to run down the street like Will Ferrell drunk in that movie. What was that? God.
School.
Hey, look who's in the house.
What's up, Joseph?
Joseph in the house.
Thanks
Joseph
for joining
Post.
us.
Bolt Fan 44 says, hey, guys, glad I made it early. What's up, Bolt Fan? Yeah, we just started, so welcome in. Welcome in.
Yeah, how's it going, man? Glad to see you here.
Special thanks to JB and Statman. You guys hopped into the Detroit Lions on the Prowl tribute last night for Jim Bordeaux.
I was in the comments, but unfortunately, I just couldn't join the video. But yeah, it's always sad seeing. I'm still upset about it.
Old school. That's the one.
But you know what? Like Jim would say, like I know he's thinking right now, the show must go on. We all gotta do our best to keep it going for him. And that's what we are gonna do. Yeah, Statman, repping that Hawkamania for the Detroit Lions on the Prowl shirt tonight. Look at that.
Yep. It's a good luck shirt for me. I'll be wearing it every show.
Well, fellas, let's just quick and don't forget. I don't know if anybody's noticed it, but Dan's name tonight is trade the pick to the Jets Dan Leonard.
Get out of here. No.
It's
I
a
want
great
Hutchinson.
idea.
Injury report, fellas. DeAndre Swift left the game with a shoulder, and Jalen Reeves-Maybin also left the game with a shoulder injury. Now, this is part of this injury report. There is an update on DeAndre Swift today. Head coach Dan Campbell said Swift is feeling pretty sore on Monday and didn't sound confident he'll turn the corner before Sunday. He said it's hard to say that you see him playing, but there again, we'll know a lot more on how he feels tomorrow and then certainly Wednesday, Campbell said, but I know he's hurting a little bit. So it's only Monday. We don't know for sure yet, but it's not looking good for DeAndre Swift. For
You
next
mean
week.
it's Tuesday?
Yeah, it's Tuesday. That's right.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Every
So,
day feels like Monday.
It's
I
the
don't know if I
Monday
finished-
Tuesday ever.
I don't know if I missed any injuries. Was there any other ones that you guys remember that I did not get?
Nope, just that roster move that you mentioned that I can speak on now. Deshaun Hand was giving the injury settlement and is no longer on the Detroit Lions roster.
Yep. He is gone.
Just hurt too much.
When they give an injury settlement, does that still count against your cap?
It removes half of their salary from the cap because they get a buyout of half of whatever their roster salary was. So it actually increases the cap room.
Okay. So how do you guys get Brockers to take one of those?
Well, he has to get hurt first.
I heard that he's
Again.
going to the Giants. Blockbuster trade.
Giants don't ever pay defensive tackles. You're out of your mind. We
I know.
draft the ones and then trade them.
So what's your guys' take? Do you guys see Swift playing this weekend?
No.
I don't see
No,
a point in it.
unfortunately not. Which means I got to pick a new in the zone player this week.
You have been on that Swift train, but he has been proven why you picked him as an in the zone player. So
Yeah, I think you got it. I don't want to see him not play, but I think he has to sit out this one, even if he starts feeling a little better.
You know, day to day, like I said, that doesn't mean yes, that doesn't mean no. Day to day is if he can practice without soreness, he'll play. But he's been in a limited fashion, and he has not done anything really.
yeah, and Campbell already said he's hurting. So I mean, if somebody else can notice that he's in pain while he's out there, then I think as a head coach, you need to make the decision and have him just sit this week. There's really no point in him playing this week.
How about Reese
Also-
Maven? What's your guys' take on his injury? Any concern with that one?
Yeah, there's a little concern because he's by far one of our fastest defenders and one of our better tacklers.
Yes. I love Reeves Maven.
And
He's-
the other little bit of announcement that I want to make is Dan Campbell has announced he will be calling the offense the rest of the season. Anthony Lynn's play calling duties are done.
Oh,
Why did they just fire him then?
okay.
Because Dan Campbell also said 2 weeks ago when they did it the first time that he doesn't believe in firing an assistant coach mid-season.
I mean, the season's over now, though.
He probably
Yeah, I
already
mean, we
pretty
are
much told him.
mathematically eliminated, along with the Texans, along with the Eagles, along with the Jets,
Not the Eagles, the Seahawks.
or Seahawks, and the Jets.
I'm sure he told Lynn too, like, hey, you're done at the end of the season. Like, I think he pretty much gets that right now.
Yep.
He should trip him and offer him an injury settlement.
You kill me, man.
I try.
Well, Statman, let's take a look at your key stats.
Let's look at him. Jared Goff, 21 of 25, 171 yards and 2 touchdowns. I thought Jared Goff was going to have a great game, especially Josh Reynolds back. He had 3 catches for 70 yards and a touchdown. And I wanted to bring up the penalties. They had 10 for 67 yards, and it seemed like every time we got a penalty, it was in a crucial part of the game where we were driving very well. Then all of a sudden, setback. I don't know. That's what it seemed like to me. How about you guys?
Well, sometimes even on first down, it would be like 1st and 25, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, you might as well just call punt.
Well, that 1st and 25 was due to that punt return with the illegal block in the back, which is a 15-yard penalty. That's what made him start at 1st and 25. The crazy thing is it should have been closer to 150 yards, but there was a lot of penalties declined because they happened on 3rd down and the stop was made.
Yep.
You
are exactly right.
Dan, your thoughts, guys. Dan, on Jared Goff, the Josh Reynolds, Jared Goff. How do you think that they did?
I think it helped a lot. You figure on the 21 passes he completed, he was averaging 8.4 yards a pass. His average on the season is only 6.1. So even though it doesn't look like much, 2 and 3 yards here and there, he picks up, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 first downs a game. And playing games that are that close, that can make the difference.
Yeah.
The only thing that I didn't like about what Reynolds did in that game is he started out hot. And in that 3rd quarter, when we had a chance to put it away and get ahead, he was on a deep route. The safety jumped in front of him, and he just broke his route. He just stopped running. That's why that ball sailed over the safety and Reynolds' head, is because Goff was looking for that fly route again.
I want to bring up something, too. I'll catch up on the comments real quick. Victor says, I was so upset Thanksgiving, I left my cousin's house.
Wow.
I was so upset, Victor, I left my own house. Come back.
Yeah, you throw you a prep.
I left after the game with a pride injury.
Did they offer you a settlement?
Did you get some money out of it?
Crazy here. If we get the number 1 pick, I think we should take Hutchinson.
Yes, I agree 100%.
Also, Facebook, can the Lions get their first win on Sunday?
Yeah,
versus
they can.
The Vikings. Well, Delvin Cook is down, but Madison was the one that ran all over us in that game the last time.
Nothing.
I would love to see us beat the Vikings because that would knock them down a notch, especially after they just beat the Packers 2 weeks ago.
Victor says nothing.
He got absolutely nothing.
Well, we got something, but
now you pointed out too, and I don't know if I was doing the comments, so I might have backtracked a little bit here and missed something. But JB, you had mentioned during the pre-show about TJ having a little bit more opportunities during the game because of Josh Reynolds.
Right.
Did you guys all agree with that?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, ever since Cephas went down, we had not had a deep threat that got separation deep. Having a guy right on your ass is not separation. You may be open, but that doesn't mean you're going anywhere. We were last in separation until this past week. Guess week, that's the only stat we weren't last in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it definitely, you could tell that Hockenson was getting a little more involved, getting the ball a little more, was able to get a little more space, and it seemed to be working. What do we think? What do we think happened?
The biggest thing that stalled this offense was when Swift went down with that shoulder injury.
Mm-hmm.
Because once he went down, we didn't have a running threat. Williams and Jefferson couldn't get it going. The holes just don't look like they open up for Williams and Jefferson like they do for Swift. I think the O-line lost their confidence in the running game.
Yeah, that's quite possible. I definitely seen a difference as soon as Swift went out of the game. You just seen like it was like a balloon deflating, just slowly. And it's just like, what is going on? But he's also the safety net for Jared Goff. When Goff doesn't have anybody open, it's Swift. It's getting to him. I don't know. It hurts having him down, but we got to figure out a way to run the ball without him.
We're going to have the bow-legged guy, Jefferson, and Williams active.
It doesn't seem like they can run the ball without him.
I only say that because I cannot say Godwin's last name to save my life.
You just did.
That makes you wonder if Swift doesn't play this weekend, are we just out of a running game automatically?
It's Igwabuke.
However you say it. Yeah, that's it.
Anybody got an answer to what I just asked?
Sorry, Jeremy
I
was
don't.
going to ask, and I
I
thought
do.
you were going to answer.
So if Swift doesn't play Sunday, and does that mean that the Lions won't have much of a running game against Minnesota?
They probably
It
won't
really-
have much of a running game, but they have to keep running it. They still have to try at least.
They
Right.
will.
You have to do that to keep the defense honest. That way they don't stack the box as much. And then once they do stack the box, then you can go over the top to Reynolds and Hawkinson and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the scary part about not having an effective running game is that Minnesota's defense is going to be all we got to do is protect against the pass and we're good. And that's pretty much that's what they're going to be thinking.
I can't hear you.
Williams is going to run it down their throat. You're going to see a
I hope
different
so.
guy.
I hope we see a healthy Williams with that attitude and swagger he had in the beginning, because we haven't seen it since he was injured. And that scares me because we have him on the roster for another year. And if he runs like that the rest of this season and to start next season, he's not the guy we signed him to be.
He still had a 4.3 average during that game. I didn't think he did horrible.
He just didn't do enough.
Yeah.
Dan, there was something as far as stats go. There was something that you had mentioned as a stat man before the show. What was that about?
We already covered that.
We did?
Yeah, that's about the yards per completion for Goff. It was up like 2.3% off his season average last week.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
2.3 yards. It went from 6.1 to 8.4.
I was going to bring it right to you, and I guess I just
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Somebody came in here. Somebody came in and opened my door. So it kind of threw me off a little bit. Because I don't know. Let's just be honest. I don't know if they're still standing behind me or not.
So, like I said with Reynolds, I'm kind of in a love-hate relationship because if every time somebody gets in front of him, he's going to break off his route and not try, that's not going to help the team.
I'm all in on Reynolds this week. I think he's going to dice up Minnesota.
Yeah, you told me earlier that you were all in on Reynolds.
Minnesota's defense is last in the league, allowing yards and pretty much stats to receivers. So I don't see them being able to stop Reynolds, Hawkinson, and company. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll talk a whole heck of a lot about that matchup coming up this Sunday morning for our pregame show. A quick reminder to tune in tomorrow night for our Gridiron Chat show, our NFL show every Wednesday at 7 p.m. What is it, guys? AFC South. That's right. AFC South. Sorry, I need to start writing this down so I remember.
Colts, Titans, Houston, and that other team.
Yep.
Any other team.
We're going to be covering the AFC South. Take a look at the playoff picture. Dan's going to share with his awesome game spreads for the weekend matchups. And, it's going to be a fun show. So everybody check that out this Wednesday at 7 p.m. tomorrow night and every Wednesday going forward. Jeremy B, hot, cold players. Let's take a look at them.
Okay. Our hot players was Goff, Levi Onwuzurike getting his first sack as a rookie, Josh Reynolds through the first quarter, the defense through the first 3.5 quarters, and Amani Oruwariye.
Cold players.
Oh, Josh Reynolds the rest of the game, the defense on the last drive.
All right, Statman, your thoughts on – well, JB, go ahead and run down your hot and cold players. Give us a little bit of detail on why you picked who you picked.
Goff, because he was 21 of 25. Granted, his yards wasn't that much up, but it was way up from his injured game. And 2 touchdowns. He had what? Was it 1 pick, I think, in that game? And it was more of a tip ball than it was a pick?
Nope, it was just a fumble. He lost the fumble.
He lost the fumble. Yeah, but that was punched out. It wasn't baby hands that did it. The guy actually made a great defensive play to get the ball out while he was falling down, securing the ball with both hands as he should.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. That guy just made a great play. He like swung around our player to do it too and just punched it right out.
It was great to see Levi get on the sack train finally, but that was really our only sack of the game, I think.
Mm-hmm.
No, what was great is seeing Amani. Like I'm not gonna even try his last name. You know what I'm talking about. With another pick. Yeah, with another pick.
Well, and a pass defended that should have been some sort of penalty on the tight end because he grabbed the side of his face mask at the helmet side and yanked him down as the ball got there.
Yep. I agree with you there.
I mean, overall, have we won? Absolutely, we have not. But have we seen progress from players throughout the season? Absolutely, we have.
We have seen players that we never heard of play outside their damn pay grade, which is one of the things I said. If our starters would have been healthy, I said this at the beginning of the season, if we'd have had healthy starters, there was a window of wins we could have got. But that was out the window at game 1.
I think we just we're seeing some of those players that weren't so great in the beginning starting to I know it's late, but they're starting to finally develop and show what they could be capable of doing next year and why Lions should keep them aboard. I think we're starting to see that now.
Yeah, go ahead.
How many of these practice squad players would actually be starters on any other team? Would they have even got the chance? They only got the chance because we had no depth and we're that injured.
Yeah, and you got to shout out to Aubrey Pleasant too. He's done a hell of a job with our secondary. We've been fitting new guys in, it seems like every other week, and they get them to play. He gets them to play. So
I hope AJ Parker's back this week because that's a different secondary when you have Parker and Jacobs in there.
I believe Parker is going to be back, and you got to shout out Aaron Glenn. He's got that defense playing good ball.
Yeah. I mean, the defense is playing winning football for way better than what we saw last year.
Absolutely.
Victor says, hopefully next year we can get some wins.
Imagine what he could do with Aiden Hutchinson.
Yes.
Trade the pick to the Jets. Get 2 more first-round picks.
Hell no.
Get the kicker.
No. No, just stop.
Hey, if I could boo you out of this show, I would have done it right there.
Get the kicker from the school. Number 1.
There isn't a great kicker in this draft.
High school.
They can't draft out of high school. There's a rule about that in the NFL.
Damn it.
Got to attend 3 years of college.
Hey, Maurice Claret almost had that rule changed.
The Lions need to do what the Eagles did and just hold open tryouts, and we'll go out there and we'll show them.
And find our Vincent.
I'll be in.
Vince Papali.
I'll be able to run a 40-yard dash, and that's probably about it.
Yeah, how many seconds?
Probably like 7
minutes.
That'd be pretty good.
7 seconds in a 40. Yeah, I'd be drafted first round, first overall, man.
For sure.
Tell you.
For sure.
And where the fan
for the USFL?
No, the fan controlled football league.
Yeah, there we go.
Dan would take 2 steps and stumble.
Wow.
The faith. I hear it. I hear it in your voice.
Andy's too much of a snowflake to even put the pads on.
That's why I said that, because I knew he's coming with a snowflake comment.
Okay, I still love you, buddy.
Yeah, wish I could say the same. How was your last time being on the show?
Well, it's my last time on the show. I'm going to come up with a whole bunch of new stuff to say. Hang on, give me a minute. I gotta think here.
Yeah, we'll give you a minute to think. Bye.
This is PG-13. Sorry.
Yep. There's priests and old ladies watching, Dan.
Why are priests watching old ladies?
They're watching the show. Priests and old ladies.
That's not what I said.
About that time to give a shout out to our sponsor, isn't it, Andy?
Yes,
I don't
sir.
know, Statman, is it? You seem to be running the show right now, so why don't you guys?
What time is it, boss?
I'm just trying to help you out, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Let's give a special thanks to A1 Tire and Auto Repair in Saginaw and Bay City. 2 locations to serve you. They sell new and used tires, custom wheels, and occasionally do the window tinting. Mention this ad, get $10 off.
Thank you, A1 Tire and Auto Repair.
Yes, and a quick shout out to the news. What's the name of that ran our ad for us, Logan? What was their name again?
The Lansing Herald.
Yeah, shout out to them for running our ad for us again during the championship game this past weekend?
This past Saturday. Yep.
Yeah. Because I know they're all watching right now.
They said they threw the ad in for us for free because they were at Ford Field, and what better way to talk about the Lions than in Ford Field?
Heck yeah.
Perfect. Uh-oh. Amanda comes in and says, "Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry I'm late."
Oh, it's all right. You're
No
good.
excuse. No excuse.
Mrs. Statman, you're forgiven.
We know what you have to deal with on a daily basis. You're always forgiven.
What the heck is that supposed to mean? Can you believe this freaking
I
guy?
love the show.
Who are you talking to?
You.
No, over there.
Who do you think I'm talking to,
He's
Andy?
looking right at you, Andy.
Oh, I see what was happening. I thought somebody was in the room. I was like, is he yelling at his kid right now?
Okay. Is that you?
Yeah.
God?
That's what I love.
What are you doing down there, Dan?
That is what. Oh God!
Here we go again.
I'm done.
Not again.
Jeremy. Hey.
What? That wasn't me.
That is what I love about this show is that we do it. This is why we do it live. This is why we do it live right now. Because this.
You never know what you're gonna get.
It's fun. It's so fun. Except for Dan.
But in all seriousness, you gotta like the last game, on Thanksgiving to see the down the field passing by Jared Goff, especially with Reynolds back. I think in the second game with both of them, I think you're gonna see a big difference. I think they're gonna be better than they were on Thanksgiving.
And
I
please,
honestly
for
do.
the love of God, Brad Holmes, if you're watching, activate Travis Johnson and give us a second deep threat.
He is
Yes.
watching.
And remember to trade with the Jets, Brad.
No.
You
What
can
was
offensive
his-
lineman and Carell.
What was his physical attributes again? He's 6'4".
6'4", 220, or no, 212, excuse me. Has a 4.3 to 4.4 40.
I mean, why not give him a shot?
What's it gonna
And
hurt?
he can jump out of the gym.
My thoughts on him is this. Granted, he's probably the best all-around pass rusher in the draft, and it's a position of need. But I don't like a defensive end at number 1.
He's not just a DN, though. If you didn't watch that game, you would know he played outside linebacker also. He was a stand-up outside linebacker the whole game, helping that team get, what was it? He had 9 pressures and 3 sacks.
Against Ohio State?
It's Ohio State.
Arguably the best O-line in the Big Ten.
Arguably.
Mm-hmm.
Arguably, yes. Except on
I'd have
that
to
day,
agree with
it looked
that.
like Michigan's O-line was the best O-line in the Big Ten that day.
And honestly, Michigan just ran the ball very well in that game, controlled the clock, won the game. I mean, Ohio State just couldn't keep up.
What was that? Haskins ran for 169 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Statman.
We only had 1 passing touchdown.
I have a question, Statman.
Yeah. What's the question?
How do you keep your sound from changing when you back up from your microphone like that?
What?
When you back up away from your microphone, your volume
Still
stays the same.
Still sounds the same?
He's a
I don't
ventriloquist.
know.
He
It
can
might
throw
be
his
the
voice.
headset I got on.
That is amazing. How you do that.
It's a Bluetooth headset, so it goes right into the microphone. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that technology.
Yeah, it's just really good technology.
Victor says going to beat Iowa on Saturday too.
Yes.
Let's hope so. I just hope they don't run into a buzzsaw and run into Iowa's game plan on it.
Well,
I just hope it doesn't happen.
Iowa has one issue that don't exposed. They do not play well from behind. So all we got to do is get a lead, and that game will be over.
Yeah, I hope they do. I mean, I've seen it before with teams, but I'm also a Michigan State fan, so it happens to us a lot. But we beat good teams, and then we go and lose to Joe Blow nobody.
don't.
I don't know.
I don't get that.
I am awake, man.
You guys, when you ran all over us like that, and then you put up that type of performance against Purdue the following week, I couldn't believe it.
They must have been still wasted from the victory parties after the Michigan win. That's the only thing I can think of.
Steven Erickson calls you a ventriloquist.
Ventriloquist.
With a T at the end there, Jeremy.
I did say it.
Copy that, Dan.
Ventriloquist. Now I got all quiet. What's going on?
I don't know.
Did
What'd we do?
Andy's over there playing the quiet game.
No, I was reading something. So I'm back. You guys started talking about college. I'm done. When you guys start talking about college.
You're out on that? You don't want to say anything about college football?
All he says about college football is he thinks they should trade for more picks too.
Yes.
I didn't hear him say that.
He just did.
What I know is that college football is played before pro football.
Yeah, and if you don't pay attention to them, you don't know who your team has a chance to get.
No, I just pay attention after they get them. Once they pick a player, then I go and I start doing research and finding out about them and watching footage. I really do.
It's
Oh,
really
the
fun.
draft show is gonna be
Research
fun.
for the draft show, man.
It's really fun doing it before the draft.
I
Because
am
then
the
you can
host.
kind of see, oh, man, I'd love it if the Lions took him, or I'd love it if the Lions took this guy. You know, that's what you do. It's fun.
I'm going to work on it. I'm going to try to put something together. Do a little
And
Yes,
don't forget,
please.
you
I'm
have
gonna
to
say it
watch
again.
all 3 days of the Underwear Olympics.
I
This
told you guys.
draft class reminds me of at QB reminds me of the 2013 draft class with EJ Manuel and Geno Smith.
You were such a hater. Man, I was joking before. Now I really do hope the Lions draft Matt Corral for you.
Yeah, they won't.
I know they won't, but I hope they do. Wow.
Can we get
Actually,
a
John.
quick shout out from Crazy Ken? I know he's sitting there. Just tell him to say hi. Tell him to say hi. Tell him to come over and wave.
Say hi, Dad.
Hey, guys.
Crazy Ken!
Damn it, we're going to ask him to smack you real quick while you had the headset on. Darn it.
Yeah.
Oh no, he agrees that we should take Hutchinson.
You know my view on it, man. Neil's still, I think, the safest pick in the draft.
He may be the safest pick, but it's not the smartest pick.
Sorry, I'm back.
Evan Neal of Alabama, who's played center and what wasn't great, played well at guard, then moved to right tackle and is playing lights out for Alabama, except against the Texas A&M Aggies, who beat them.
One game.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan.
Yes,
Kenneth
sir.
Walker has had a great season, and I will give him credit where credit's due. But you got to remember, he's also had 4 games where he had no touchdowns. He's had 3 games where he's had less than 70 yards rushing.
Yes, Andy.
Interesting facts, JB. Thank you. Dan,
Yes, sir.
you know, if I was a person and I was on YouTube and I wanted to make sure that I never miss another episode of We Are Lions Nation podcast, what would I do?
Like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.
Thank you, sir. That is right, because remember, if you do that, when we get to that 500 subscriber mark, myself and the Stat Man will be going all drag and singing a lovely duet, probably Mariah Carey. And I can actually...
I actually have the song.
can actually do a sample.
No. Please, God.
Plug your ears, everyone.
Here's a sample. What's to come?
Okay,
Oh,
it's over.
I'm safe.
What was that about?
My ears were hot.
Yeah,
That's like
I got
nails
a
on a
little warm
chalkboard.
underneath the hat here. They had to cool them off for a second.
That was beautiful.
It slightly sounded like somebody stepped on a cat, Andy.
I have the perfect song.
What song?
Now that we're mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, once we hit 500 viewers, you guys should sing "Baby, Where Did Our Love Go?"
You should have to change love to win.
Baby, where did our wind go?
Island Boys have
Right
a
out
new
the
song
window.
out.
What's that?
Island Boys. They have a new song out now.
Yeah, no, thank you.
You love it, Jeremy. You don't lie. You probably rock that stuff on your freaking phone all day.
Living while Leonard laughed.
And also, Statman, if someone would like to dress up in all that fancy dance, We Are Lions Nation podcast gear, where would they go to get some?
Well, of course, wearelionsnation.com. Where else would you go for the top gear out there for any podcast?
That's right. You can grab that awesome bucket hat or the Smoking That Hopium t-shirt or sweatshirt. Go ahead and grab that. Grab anything. We got all kinds of stuff. Underwear, socks, cell phone cases.
Or the crew long sleeve tee, or maybe that Smoking Jeremy B t-shirt.
Or the Jeremy B G-string he's wearing right now.
Well, I'm kind of egotistical.
Quit looking, Dan.
I guess I'm a little egotistical because I bought my own shirt, the Statman shirt.
He did.
I mean, I don't wear it anymore, though, because it's kind of weird to wear my own face on me.
For a limited time, you can wipe your ass with the best quality toilet paper, the Dan Leonard edition toilet paper.
Penalty flag on the play. No cussing.
I said the A word. That's not the F word. It's different.
You cussed.
That's a brand. I was advertising our brand new toilet paper line.
Yeah, the Dan Leonard butt wipe.
I need to get a yellow flag so I can just throw it up. Call a flag on you guys.
We should get some flags.
We should all get one.
Challenge. Dan, you know I'm messing. You know I love you, buddy.
I know you are. That's why you didn't get a 3-word response.
See?
I will not be wiping my butt with your face, buddy. It's all right.
Or 3-letter.
Yeah, I could have told him the EAD.
Yeah, there you go.
EAD.
The
Whoa. You don't want to know.
I know.
Okay.
I put it together.
That'll be another penalty flag, okay? We don't want that.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
You know, no one else has penalty flags on their show. I'm just saying.
I think
Daniel
it's a great
Davis.
idea.
Big Dan
Still-
in the house. Still sporting the Smoking That Hopium hoodie. It for sure will keep you warm. It's a good deal.
Heck yeah. Appreciate it, Dan.
Living Up Blair says, need to get me on one of them hoodies.
Yes.
Hey,
Just tell Dan to get it for you.
Yep. Get the
Is
big
Dan
guy down
muted?
there. Yeah, he mutes himself. He's like an idiot.
That's not very nice.
My wife was saying something, a comment about how he said he doesn't want to wipe his butt with my face.
It's not PG. Don't say it.
What?
My head is.
I'll tell you later.
I said it in a nice way. I was saying I wasn't going to.
Keeping it clean. We're talking about keeping it clean. And the only way to do that is with a one-of-a-kind Dan Leonard toilet paper. Officially on sale. WeareLionsNation.com. No, I'm just kidding. We don't have toilet paper, but we do have all kinds of stuff. Selvin cases, coffee mugs, you name it, it's there. So go ahead, we'relionsnation.com. Take a look at the website. And, yeah, again, please subscribe, like, and share. And, yeah, it only helps us out when you do.
Yes, helps us out a lot. And if you haven't checked it out, check out our TikToks as well. We Are Lions Nation and We Are Lions Nation podcast live on TikTok.
Hey, Logan.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
remember Anthony McFarland, the running back from the Steelers?
Yes.
You want to see my impression of him real quick?
Let me see it.
You saw him on every single card he has. That
That's
looks like he
funny.
pooed himself.
Well, JB, I guess we weren't good enough for that joke.
Nope.
You haven't seen his face on the cards?
Well, he said
His eyes are like all like this and bugged out.
It looks like he's super excited.
I don't want to talk about those. Some of those card pictures are absolutely horrible.
That is probably the worst one I've seen. It looks like somebody smacked him in the back of the head and his eyes were popping out.
Is that the one that everybody's been sharing pictures of?
No. The one everybody – well, actually, if you're the Steelers one, Anthony McFarland, then yes. If you're talking about the baseball card, no, that's Dan Ford that everyone sends, but I'm not going to explain why.
No, there's another one. It shows a close up of a player's face, and it's the worst possible facial shot you could ever take of somebody, and they put it on the card.
I think one of the worst is the combine pictures.
Yeah,
Like, what the heck? Why are you putting combine? I want to see them in their jersey, in their uniform. That's
You
why I
should've
want to
put-
see it on a card.
I
That
don't
was
want combine
pandemic.
pictures on Prism. Like
was
Prism and
pandemic.
Optic, you shouldn't have underwear Olympic pictures.
Pajama Warrior pictures.
It's the underwear Olympics. Cool, you run a 4.340. Put on 30 pounds of gear and run the same thing.
Only one guy can do that, or two guys.
Tyreek
DK
Hill.
Metcalf and Tyreek Hill.
Again, real quick, we'll update you on the pregame show Sunday for as far as what's going to be happening with DeAndre Swift. As of right now, Dan Campbell doesn't look like he's going to be playing, but it is still early, so anything can happen there. So we'll update you on the pregame show this Sunday. Yeah, Logan, I think we pretty much covered it. If you want to get us out of here, my friend.
Well, we got one more thing to do. Jeremy B's got a message for everyone.
Thank you.
This time of year can be hard on anyone. We got a couple numbers you can get a hold of. There's the suicide hotline and also the Veterans Crisis line. Both of those numbers are available 24/7 for anyone who's dealing with issues. Veterans have been committed suicide at once every 22 minutes. If you add in everybody else, the numbers are astronomical. And if you need help, you can reach out to anyone on this show. We're here to help you, talk you through it. But those are the professional helpers on the end of that line.
Yes.
Yeah, and that information is right on the bottom of the screen there. You can see the numbers scrolling across. Did you just win, Dan?
Yes.
You son of a... Oh, my God.
Biscuit eater.
I hope you get a
You know what,
blaster.
Logan? I think it's that time that you get those boys to be quiet about other stuff and take us on home.
All right. Sounds good. And I want to remind everybody, too, I'm going to be at that Minnesota game. So we're going to get a win. We're going to get a win this Sunday. Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield. And when the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Rah, 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 go hard, win the game. With honor you will keep your fame. Down the field and gain a Lions victory. Go Lions! One pride, baby. Let's
One pride.
go.
All right. We will see you all tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for Gridiron Chat. Join us there. For now, this has been We Are Lions Nation postgame for on behalf of Trade the Pick to the Jets, Dan Leonard, Smoking JB, and the Stat Man. I am the Soul Man. everybody have a great night, and we will see you all tomorrow night at 7 p.m.
Stay
Subscribe,
tuned
like,
for the
and
penalty
share.
flags.
Mhm.
Subscribe, like, and share.